Welcome to Supernova. If you're a book lover looking for your next great read, you've come to the right place. We've compiled a diverse collection of some of the best and most beloved works of fiction from around the world, spanning multiple genres and time periods. Whether you're in the mood for a classic novel or a modern bestseller, a heartwarming romance or a gripping thriller, there's something on this list for everyone. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be transported to new worlds and meet unforgettable characters as we take you on a journey through the pages of these incredible books. We don't have personal opinions or preferences, but I can provide you with a list of some of the most critically acclaimed and popular works of fiction from different genres and time periods. Here are some of the best fiction books in the world. Number 1, To Kill a Mockingbird, by Harper Lee. To Kill a Mockingbird, by Harper Lee is a masterpiece of American literature, which has won numerous awards and has become a classic that is beloved by readers of all ages. The novel tells the story of a young girl named Scout Finch, growing up in the small, fictional town of Macomb, Alabama during the Great Depression. Through Scout's innocent eyes, we witness the social and racial tensions that plagued the town, as well as the moral courage of her father, Atticus Finch, a lawyer who defends a black man accused of rape. The novel deals with themes of prejudice, injustice, and the loss of innocence. Harper Lee's writing is poignant and lyrical, and her characters are well-developed and complex. Scout's narrative voice is particularly compelling, as she narrates the story with a mixture of childlike curiosity and adult insight, providing a unique perspective on the events that unfold. One of the most powerful aspects of To Kill a Mockingbird is its exploration of racial inequality and injustice in the American South. Harper Lee exposes the systemic racism and prejudice that exists within the justice system and society at large, and shows the devastating effects that it can have on individuals and communities. Overall, To Kill a Mockingbird is a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers today. Its themes of courage, compassion, and the fight for justice are as relevant now as they were when the book was first published in 1960. This is a must-read for anyone who appreciates great literature and wants to gain a deeper understanding of the human condition. Number 2, 100 Years of Solitude, by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. 100 Years of Solitude, by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, is a captivating and poetic masterpiece of magical realism that has left a lasting impact on literature. The novel tells the story of the Buendia family, who live in the isolated town of Macondo, a place where reality and fantasy are blurred, and the past and present merge together. The novel spans over several generations of the Buendia family, and follows their rise and fall, their loves and losses, and their struggles to come to terms with their own identities and destinies. Throughout the novel, Garcia Marquez weaves together themes of love, death, memory, and the cyclical nature of time. The writing in 100 Years of Solitude is vivid and evocative, with a lyrical quality that transports the reader into the world of Macondo. The characters are complex and multi-layered, each with their own quirks, fears, and desires, and their stories intertwine in unexpected and often surreal ways. One of the most notable aspects of 100 Years of Solitude is its use of magical realism, a literary technique that blends elements of the supernatural with the real world. Garcia Marquez uses this technique to explore the complexities of Latin American culture and history, and to comment on the struggles of ordinary people in the face of social, political, and economic upheaval. Overall, 100 Years of Solitude is a powerful and enchanting work of literature that explores the human experience in all its complexities. It is a must-read for anyone interested in magical realism, Latin American culture, or simply great storytelling. Garcia Marquez's masterpiece is a testament to the power of the written word to transport us to new worlds and to illuminate the human condition. Number 3, War and Peace, by Leo Tolstoy. War and Peace, by Leo Tolstoy is a monumental masterpiece of literature that has stood the test of time and remains one of the most revered works of fiction ever written. The novel tells the story of several aristocratic families in Russia during the Napoleonic Wars, and explores themes of love, war, power, and the human condition. Tolstoy's writing is rich and detailed, with a profound insight into human nature and the complexities of society. The characters are well-developed and multidimensional, each with their own desires, fears, and flaws. The novel is famous for its realistic portrayal of the effects of war on both soldiers and civilians, and for its exploration of the interplay between historical events and individual lives. At its core, War and Peace is a meditation on the human experience, and the ways in which our lives are shaped by the forces of history, society, and personal choice. Through the lives of his characters, Tolstoy examines the meaning of love, the search for identity, and the pursuit of happiness. The novel is not an easy read, as it is lengthy and requires a great deal of patience and concentration. However, those who are willing to invest the time and effort will be rewarded with a rich and rewarding experience that will stay with them for years to come. Overall, War and Peace is a true masterpiece of literature that deserves its place in the canon of great works of fiction. Tolstoy's profound insights into the human condition, his richly detailed characters, and his epic portrayal of historical events make this novel a must-read for anyone interested in the power and beauty of great literature. Number 4. Pride and Prejudice, by Jane Austen. Pride and Prejudice, by Jane Austen is a timeless classic of English literature that has captivated readers for over 2 centuries. The novel tells the story of the Bennet family, and their efforts to find suitable marriages for their 5 daughters in early 19th century England. At the heart of the novel is the romance between Elizabeth Bennet, the second oldest daughter, and Mr. Darcy, a wealthy and proud gentleman who initially earns her dislike due to his arrogant demeanor. However, as the novel progresses, both Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy come to understand and appreciate each other, overcoming their initial prejudices and societal expectations to find true love. Austen's writing is witty, insightful, and sharply observant, with a keen eye for social and personal relationships. The characters are richly drawn, with their own strengths, weaknesses, and quirks, and their interactions are both entertaining and illuminating. One of the most notable aspects of Pride and Prejudice is its exploration of the societal norms and expectations of early 19th century England. Austen critiques the rigid social hierarchy and gender roles of her time, and challenges the notion that women's only purpose is to marry well and secure their financial future. Overall, Pride and Prejudice is a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers today. Austen's writing is both entertaining and insightful, and her characters are memorable and engaging. This novel is a must-read for anyone interested in classic literature, romance, and social commentary. Number 5. The Great Gatsby, by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The Great Gatsby, by F. Scott Fitzgerald is a classic novel that explores the decadence, excess, and disillusionment of the Roaring Twenties in America. The novel is narrated by Nick Carraway, a young man from the Midwest who becomes entangled in the lives of his wealthy neighbors, including the enigmatic Jay Gatsby. At the heart of the novel is the doomed romance between Gatsby and Daisy Buchanan, a woman from Gatsby's past who is now married to a wealthy but unfaithful man. As the novel progresses, Fitzgerald exposes the shallow and corrupt nature of the society in which his characters live, and the tragic consequences that result from their reckless pursuit of pleasure and status. Fitzgerald's writing is elegant and lyrical, with a keen eye for detail and a gift for capturing the essence of his characters and their surroundings. The characters themselves are complex and multidimensional, with their own desires, flaws, and motivations, and their interactions are both compelling and insightful. One of the most notable aspects of The Great Gatsby is its exploration of the American dream, and the ways in which it is both attainable and elusive. Fitzgerald exposes the hypocrisy and hollowness of the ideal of upward mobility, and the ways in which it can lead to a sense of spiritual emptiness and disillusionment. Overall, The Great Gatsby is a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers today. Fitzgerald's writing is both beautiful and insightful, and his characters are unforgettable. This novel is a must-read for anyone interested in the complexities of the human experience, the pursuit of the American dream, and the social and cultural history of America in the 1920s. 6 Inches 1984, by George Orwell. 1984, by George Orwell is a dystopian novel that has become a classic of modern literature. The novel tells the story of Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the ruling party in a totalitarian society where individuality and independent thought are strictly forbidden. As Winston begins to question the party's propaganda and rebel against its authority, he becomes entangled in a dangerous game of deception and betrayal, leading to a shocking and devastating conclusion. Orwell's writing is stark and unflinching, with a powerful indictment of totalitarianism and its effects on the human spirit. The novel explores themes of power, control, manipulation, and the suppression of free will, and is a warning against the dangers of authoritarianism and the erosion of individual freedoms. The characters are well drawn and relatable, with their own fears, desires, and struggles, and their interactions are both compelling and disturbing. The novel's use of language, including the creation of the new language Newspeak, is both innovative and chilling, underscoring the novel's themes of control and manipulation. 1984, remains as relevant today as it was when it was first published, serving as a cautionary tale against the dangers of totalitarianism and the importance of individual freedom and autonomy. It is a powerful and thought-provoking novel that challenges readers to think critically about the world around them and the role of government and authority in shaping society. Number 7, Ulysses, by James Joyce. Ulysses, by James Joyce is a modernist novel that has been both praised for its groundbreaking innovations in form and style, and criticized for its dense, difficult prose. The novel is set in Dublin, Ireland, over the course of a single day, and follows the lives and thoughts of its main characters, Leopold Bloom and Stephen Dedalus. The novel's structure is famously complex and fragmented, with a variety of narrative techniques, including stream of consciousness, interior monologue, and a wide range of literary allusions and references. The novel's themes include the search for identity and meaning in the modern world, the tension between tradition and innovation, and the relationship between the individual and society. Joyce's writing is often challenging, with complex and densely layered prose that requires careful reading and analysis. However, his use of language is also often beautiful and poetic, with a keen eye for detail and a gift for capturing the essence of his characters and their surroundings. Despite its reputation for being a difficult read, Ulysses remains a landmark achievement in modernist literature and a significant influence on subsequent writers. Its themes and ideas continue to resonate with readers today, and its innovations in style and form have inspired countless writers in the years since its publication. Overall, Ulysses is a challenging but rewarding novel that is sure to stimulate and engage readers who are willing to put in the effort to decipher its complexities. It is a literary masterpiece that continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in the art of the novel. To be continued in next video.